Hello everyone, welcomes to my Bachelor Nation Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Trista Sutter shares her thoughts about Theresa and Gerry's split. Recently, Trista Sutter shared her thoughts on the divorce of Theresa and Gerry Turner. Trista has a lot to say about the experience because she was the first bachelorette ever in 2003. She remains wed to Gerry Sutter, her spouse. The couple has been together for more than 20 years and has 2 children together. See what she thinks of their relationship and the abrupt divorce by continuing to read. Last week, Gerry Turner and Theresa made their divorce announcement public. As the couple appeared to be in love, this startled everyone. Before their breakup, Gerry and Theresa had only been married for 3 months. It was a depressing moment, but Turner reassured everyone that they still loved each other. It appears that their inability to decide on a shared residence is the main cause of their divorce. Neither of them is ready to relocate and part from their family. According to Trista Sutter, this ought to have been addressed a long time ago. Sutter voiced her viewpoint without holding back. In my opinion, when they first announced that they were getting married so soon, it was a good idea for them because, if they knew, they should go ahead and get married. However, looking back, you realize that maybe you should have taken your time and stayed in the same house for a while. Although love can only last so much, they are still in love with one another. Therefore, if 2 people are living in different places and are unable to compromise, there is nothing to discuss. However, if you are choosing to give priority to your existing residence, then I believe that this should have been discussed. Supporters concur that long before they were married, the couple ought to have talked about where they would reside. It appears that Trista believes the 2 ought to have talked about their living arrangements before to being engaged or even married. Supporters concurred and expressed confusion as to why they had not had that conversation before. Being the first female lead and a married woman of more than 20 years, Trista made some valid comments, and viewers are inclined to believe what she has to say. What are your thoughts on what she stated? Do you concur? Comment down below with your thoughts. Was there tension when Tyler Cameron and Hannah Brown got back together? My 2 favorites in Bachelor Nation have always been Tyler Cameron and Hannah Brown. On Hannah's season of The Bachelorette, he finished in 2nd place. She invited Tyler out after her engagement to Jed Wyatt ended. The next day, they were spotted together, but things appeared to end soon after. They reunited with a group of people during the pandemic when they locked down together. They are getting back together now, and Hannah is getting engaged this time. Was tension building for their most recent reunion? Continue reading to learn more. Tyler Cameron has made public his most recent endeavor, a brand new reality series centered around his return to the construction industry. He is remodeling the Jupiter, Florida, home of his late mother. He intends to enlist assistance for his endeavor, including that of his former partner, Hannah Brown. Bachelor Nation caught up with Tyler to discuss Hannah and get the inside word on his new program. Was it awkward to see Hannah once more? We definitely need to work it out, Tyler remarked. At first, things can get a little tense, but they work themselves out. It must be someone who breaks the ice by cracking the first joke. That's usually me, and she says, "Dang it, Tyler," and we start talking. She only rolls her eyes at me when I do anything foolish. Tyler Cameron continued by saying that Hannah Brown was cherished by his late mother Andrea. He disclosed that his mother continued to communicate with Hannah frequently, despite their occasional falling out. She would have loved for Hannah to be a part of this, and she was, Tyler went on. She was always Hannah's biggest fan. I believe that my mother would be pleased with us for setting aside our differences to accomplish something amazing as a team. He also explained why he needed Hannah's assistance. His real designer was unable to assist due to work overload. He contacted out because his clientele adored Hannah and the show. Tyler claimed that she was the one who murdered it. Her work was amazing, and his clients were overjoyed. In the future, he intends to collaborate with her more. If Tyler's new program is renewed for a 2nd season, he also intends to seek the aid of other beloved Bachelor Nation members. how about Hannah getting back together with Tyler to work on a project together? Will you be watching Tyler's upcoming show? On April 18th, Tyler Cameron's Going Home will make its debut. Theresa Nist and Golden Bachelor, Gerry Turner, are now divorcing, but she isn't quite ready to give up her Neil Lane diamond ring. Theresa, 70, was seen on Friday, April 12, sporting her bespoke wedding band, which has 18-round brilliant cut diamonds. This was in response to reports that Gerry, 72, had filed for divorce 3 months after their televised wedding. Theresa informed journalist Juju Chung earlier that day that, in accordance with the terms of the couple's ABC deal, she will eventually have to return the jewelry during her and Gerry's Friday appearance on Good Morning America. During the episode, Theresa and Gerry disclosed that, despite their continued love, their long-distance living arrangement was the primary factor in their breakup. During the program, Gerry said, "Theresa and I have had a number of heart-to-heart conversations. After carefully examining our living arrangements, we've kind of decided that it's time for us to call it quits on our marriage. What strikes me most about our conversations is how committed both of us are to our families," he said. Thus, after considering these circumstances, I believe we have come to the conclusion that living apart would be better for our individual satisfaction. According to Us Weekly, Turner moved to dissolve the couple's marriage in Petersburg, Indiana, his birthplace, citing Friday as the separation date. They already had a prenuptial agreement in place, and he stated the irretrievable breakdown of their marriage as the cause of their divorce. The former Golden Bachelor couple previously stated that they hoped to live together in South Carolina one day, even though they have never shared a roof. "The potential place we might end up residing is one of the things I believe fate has a hand in. When my family gets together over the past few years, I brought up the possibility of moving to South Carolina, and I've entertained it." In December 2023, Gerry told People, and then in a private conversation with Theresa, she's saying, "Well, yeah, my son lives near Charleston in South Carolina. And all of a sudden, it seems like a significant issue has vanished. The problem of reaching a consensus on housing arrangements, family harmony, and other matters is resolved." Theresa concurred and mentioned that she could see them buying a big house someday so that their grown-up kids and grandkids could feel at ease visiting. During the first season of The Golden Bachelor, Gerry and Theresa met and fell in love. Their relationship culminated in an engagement during the show's November 2023 finale. The couple wed on January 4, 2024, in front of ABC cameras. Both reality stars were married for the second time. Before she passed away in 2017, Gerry was previously married to Tony, his high school sweetheart, for 43 years. Billy, Theresa's high school sweetheart, passed away in 2014 after 42 years of marriage.